So today I have the MUCAR 682 diagnostic tool. They did send this one over to me to try out to share with you guys. So we do have a user manual, teach you how to use everything. And then we have our unit. This one's a nice size one. We also do have our cord to hook it up to the car. What's cool is that this one actually has some AI built in, and it is rechargeable. It's rechargeable to Type-C. I'm going to go ahead and power it up, and then I'll show you a bit of the settings on here, what it can do. We'll hook it up, and I'll just give you a quick demonstration with it. I won't be able to show you everything, but I'll give you an idea. Now you will see that this one is a bit more on the rugged. It's going to be durable. It's going to be able to be dropped. Won't be an issue. Here's your power button up here. That's where you're going to connect your vehicle to it. And then over here, on this side, we have our Type-C connection to recharge it, and we could also put an SD card in here. I don't have the right cord to connect it to my MacBook, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get the video off, but you can record video on here. Now, you could do auto search where it's going to automatically connect to your vehicle. It's going to automatically find everything. You could also go in and you could do just diagnose. You could do OBD. You got your history. You can go to the reports. You got your feedback. You got your dollar fix community that you can set up and you can join. And there is the MUI or Mu AI Intelligent Assistant where you can ask it questions and it can actually help you with your vehicle with just random questions. And I'll show that here in just a moment. Now, besides the diagnose, we have where we could go into the maintenance, and you could go in and you could do like ABS bleeding. You could do adaptive front lighting systems reset, air suspension matching, airbag reset. So if you got issues with your airbag, you got your battery matching, brake pad reset, DPF regeneration, EGR adaptation. I mean, the list goes on. There's a huge list of a lot of things you could do. Or you could do your oil reset, your odometer meter reset. There's a lot of stuff in here. You can also go in and you can upgrade everything up or update your diagnostic software. I've already done that. So you can connect it to the Wi-Fi, which I'll show it here. And as you can see, this is touchscreen as well. I didn't mention that. But I guess we could maybe brighten the screen up. That might help a little bit. Maintenance software, I've already updated a lot of that. And application software, the same thing. You can go into more. You got your settings. You can go into change some different settings, online service, operating instructions. So if you lose that manual, you got your fault code library. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that this can actually do. It's got a lot of tools in here, and you don't need to get a computer and stuff to look up anything. You could do everything right here on this device, which is really cool. Now I'm going to go ahead and we're going to hook it up to the truck, and I'll do an auto search, and then we'll just see what it says. Now I'm going to go ahead and I just started it up. It says select the make. We got Ford. It pulls up the year. It's a Super Crew, VIN number. Now we're going to go ahead and it's going into the notes. Let's see what it says here. Now on here it's got system information. We're going to automatically go into automatic search. It loaded the vehicle data. We're going to say yes. Now it's downloading everything. All right, so once we have that loaded, it is given some options. I have the 3.5 liter power boost, and mine has the automatic transmission, 6-speed. So we'll go ahead and let it go again. And then right now we're just doing a system scan, which is scanning everything within the system. It says that it's ABS equipped, air conditioning modules, all that different stuff. So it gives you all of that information. We go into health report, and now it's going to check everything, see if there's any fault codes. Now it did find a couple different things on here. It says powertrain control module, starter generator module continuous. I'll have to look into that. Passenger door module, cabin lock unlock switch continuous, and driver's side airbag deployment control. I know there has been an issue with that one. I need to get it checked out. And then it shows everything else is looking really good. So we could go in and we could click that MUCAR, and let's see what it says. All right, so in there, it's going to give you the codes and stuff, the definition, starter generator control module, symptoms, common symptoms, engine no crank condition, illuminated warning lights, reduced power mode, or hybrid system malfunctions. And you can go in and you can get some guidance for that and get some more information. And you can also hit the Google search and it'll pull up a Google search for you. You can also see your voltage for your battery up here. Oh, I forgot to mention, if you want to use the buttons over here, you can. You don't have to use the touchscreen. Now, I mentioned that I would show you that MUCAR intelligence thing. I did ask it a couple questions randomly the other day just to get an idea. Like, I asked it lug torque nut or the lug nut. So I asked it the lug nut torque for the 22 F150, which it came back saying the recommended lug nut torque is typically 150 pounds. Probably always check and double, just make sure that it is correct. Oil capacity 22 F150, and it came back and said which engines had what, like the Power Boost Hybrid, which is what I have, 7.7 quarts, which is one of the highest. And then you got the 5-liter V8 that does 8.8 quarts. So it gives you that information if you need that. And you can just ask it random questions. You could do fault code retrievals. You could do a lot of different stuff. You could also copy, like, dislike. Now, I don't know if the AI is going to be 100%. You still want to do your research, make sure that that is correct, just double check everything. But it's pretty cool that you have the option that you could actually search in here as well. Now, I know this could do a lot of other things that I haven't really talked about. I'm not a mechanic and I'm not going to go into really high detail with anything, but this is a great tool for anybody to have, that's easy to use. You don't have to be a mechanic to figure out how to work it. You can figure out what your codes are in your vehicle, why you got check engine lights. You can reset all those different lights. You can do other scans, resets of other systems. So there's just a lot that this can do. It's got a decent battery life. Right now we're at 95%, and I've been using it here for a little bit. The screen recording is still going, saying 13 minutes, and I had it on before that. But it's really cool. It's touchscreen, rechargeable, like I said. You got your buttons that you can also use. Easy to hook it up, easy to get it going. It even has the manual and all that stuff built in, where you can easily figure things out. Plus, it has that AI assistant where you can ask it random questions about your vehicle, like how much oil capacity, the lug torque, just all kinds of random questions, whatever you need to know, or maybe you want to find a sensor or a certain size of a fuse or something. But hopefully this will give you a decent idea what to expect with it. If anybody has any questions, definitely shoot them below. I'll try and do a follow-up with it later and answer some of those as I learn a little bit more about it. And hopefully I can get the video to load up on my computer where I can actually show you the on-screen as well, and not just like the glary screen. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.